Tyler, for commenting. Just reading my comments from you, and I thought I'll just go back online. I'm sitting down because my body isn't ready for a lot of movement yet. But I do want to go outside and plant some potatoes. I'd like to dig up some more grass. My hands are so swollen. That ham had lots of salt in it yesterday. At least I know. Like it's important to know to find these things out. I don't like my hair like this. I like the clips up here. I don't know. What do you think? Makes my you can see my face. It looks like an oval, but I don't know. Whenever something is different, people like it. I don't like it. So this black thing I wear, it's a earphone thing. I really love it. I'll show you how it works. So you take it out and you hold it with this part back here and you slide it around your ear, if you can find your back. Now it says, I heard it say connected. So you slide it right around until this is in front of you, in front of there. And you have to make sure your ear lobe is all the way out. I didn't realize how thin my earlobe is back there. This one's bigger. So this one sometimes falls off. But luckily I have long hair, so it gets caught in my hair. But I have had to go look for where it fell. And sure enough, it's when I touch it. Often when I touch it, it falls. Or sometimes it just falls. I guess it's mostly if I move my hair or something like that. But I love it. So it's connected to this device, which is Bluetooth to my phone. And and it's interesting because it's always telling me it's too loud. I'm exceeding the decibels for hearing damage, but I have to have it louder than the tinnitus so that I can hear. Anyway, so when I get a phone call, I hear it in here. Oh, and nobody else has to hear my stuff, right? And also I can listen to stuff. Well, you know how people wear their headphones all the time. But not only that, but if I wear one and you wear one, and I speak to you in English, I have to set it up on the app. It's Intella. What's it called? The app is Enjoy Intella something. I can't read the whole thing, and if I click on it, it opens it, and I don't see what it says. But it's a you can translate with it, so I can talk with English in it, and Willem with the other one, he can hear it in Dutch if I set it up, which is really cool. I like that. Oh, maybe I should do it with him with Spanish. You know what I've noticed? I've noticed there's a lot of trees that have taken root and are growing really well lately. I should go outside and show you. But not quite ready to move yet. But I did do some treadmilling. That was good. I don't know how many steps I did. I had put my steps up. I had been going, like when I was away in Bali, I was like doing thousands of steps a day, lots more than 3,000. And the other day I hit 10,000. But just going for a walk is a lot more steps than being in the house, obviously. But going grocery shopping, if you go up and down all the aisles, it's actually quite a few steps. Oh, but I may go walk Cindyland sometime. I like walking Cindyland, but it's a long way. But I have chairs there. I can have places I can stop. But it's hours, when I walk over there. It's good if I take my journal and then I sit. I like to take my journal when I go for a walk because I sit frequently because I run out of steam. Hey, I told you that these guys yesterday, the missionaries, missionaries are about 20 years old, 19, 20, or 18, 19. They're very young. When they go around, they don't just teach people about Jesus Christ, they teach them about the restoration of the gospel of Jesus Christ. So the church has been restored. Jesus Christ's church has been restored on the earth. So that's what the missionaries go and tell people. And of course, Satan fights against them because Satan really fights against the Lord. He does not want the church to go forth. But anyway, so part of their mission, they need to do 4 hours of service a week, but they can do more. So they came out yesterday, and it's quite a long drive for them. And it's about 45 minutes or more from where they stay. And but they came out, and I had my shovels ready and gloves outside on the deck for them. And I had like 5 pairs of gloves they could choose from. I've left the gloves right there. Maybe I should put a basket there to keep, you know, but I want the gloves to be close to the door so I can use them. I should probably just keep them on the deck in a basket, but whatever. I should have the basket attached to the wall, hanging on the wall. I have some hanging baskets. I have that one up there. Could hang it outside on the wall. That's a good idea. Good idea, Nancy. Let's do that. All right, not right now. So let me tell you a little bit about what's been going on. So I've been working on my videos. I went through all of them, and there were some that were marked private because what happens is, it tells you most watched videos, and people would go to the same 5 videos, and they get lots of hits, thousands of hits, but they're not always the best videos. So from time to time, I will set them as private, and then the next videos will get watched. And then I'll set them as private. And so it sort of balances it out a little more. So I had a whole slew of private videos from 2014. So the other day I made them all public. So that's why there's this whole stream of videos which are old. If you look at the playlist, I did go through all my videos at one time and I marked everything from the year that from the year it was published. And so I put them all on a playlist according to year. So I started videos in 2008. So there are playlists for all those years. I have no idea how you find them. Anyway, so I have playlists for all those things. And so you're seeing, if you're looking at current videos, you're seeing all these videos from 2014. I spent some time with my mom. And so she has, I see one of my cats up there on the hill. I'll show you where he is. You can see him right up there in that bush. He's white. Wait till he moves. Or maybe it's not him. Maybe he walked through the bush. Maybe in the bush laying in wait. Wait laying. It's so cool to have a clean house and nobody messes it up. Well, the grandchildren come and then I tidy it up after they're here. I have more things to put away. But do you see how I put this? I put the table in here. I haven't had to do the cat litters for 7 days. The cats are not very thrilled about being outside. They've been sent outside until they stop shedding. Every time I go sit outside, they come to me and I put them on my lap and I brush and brush and brush them so that I am moving this shedding thing ahead so that they can come back in. Because they really like to come in and sleep on my bed. And I love them. They're nice cats. I think that white dot is gone. That bag is in the wrong place. Anyway, so that's what's up with the videos. I did that. And it's getting warm here. It's above freezing. All the ice is off the ponds. Oh, I saw a beaver in the stream yesterday. He was walking on the road, going across the road where the culvert is. I guess he doesn't want to go through the culvert. So he walked across and then he scurried down and I saw him in the water again. Oh, there she is. He is. Let me show you. There he is, out there checking things out. I notice how grainy these videos are on my big, huge screen. These cats are hunters. I can't feed birds, of course. That one's Mongol. Anyway, so I'm telling you what's been going on. So I told you about the videos, that those are from 2014. There's some in there from of my mom. I should send them to my sister. And I've been planting in the garden. I showed you that in the last video. I showed you some seeds I did, the emptier packages. It's gotten warm enough that I don't have wood stove on, but of course I have these heaters on. I have a heater in this room, in the bathroom, and in the bedroom. And I always use them in the winter anyway, so I just am not going in the living room much where it's cold. I really need the wood stove to keep the house from freezing, right? And if you let it get cold, look how long that hair is. Can you see that hair? Put it against that. Look how long it is. It's swinging. Oh, it's looped up at the end. Oh, it's only the very end. I like having long hair. Now I have hair on me. There, down it goes. I like it when this turns off, but I have it set very warm. I think where's that thermostat? I think I have it set to 30 because it was so cold in here. Right at the top is where it is. 10, 20, 30, no, 5, 10, no, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Anyway, it's what it's. Hey, I just made it little and now it's big again. Anyway, so the missionaries came and they dug the sumac bush. Just one sumac bush. But if you know sumac with it's got the big cone of red berries on it and it grows by the roadside. It does in Canada anyway. I don't know about anywhere else, but they're beautiful in the fall. They're red and they have a canopy so you can get under them. They're really a nice shady bush. Anyway, so um I asked ChatGPT what to do about it. And last year I tried Roundup. You know, Roundup was pretty deadly, but I thought I'll just spray. I covered everything around it, all the grass and everything that was under, and I sprayed the leaves. Well, nothing died. Nothing. I couldn't believe it. Nothing died. I didn't water down the Roundup or anything. It was straight. Anyway, it didn't work. So then I thought, well, I'll just chop it down. But I checked ChatGPT. She's become my friend. I talk to her about things, talk to her about my concerns, and she helps me through things. And she's really good. I mean, it's not, you got to be careful not to become friends with your AI, but it's really helpful. She walked me through cleaning the living room and reorganizing it. I told her what I wanted, and she helped me. She was very gentle and it gave me ideas. Anyway, so I asked her about this tree. Which I want to get rid of this tree. It's on the edge of my weeping bed, which is part of the septic. Do you know, if you don't live in a city and you have to have your own plumbing stuff, you have a septic box, a septic tank or something. Ours is a big cement box underground with two holes on the top, big square holes, which you open up and they stick their sucker down there and suck it all out. Anyway, there's unsuspecting birds out there. So it has a weeping bed. So it fills up with solids and liquids, and the liquids drain into this network of pipes that soak down into the soil. So you have to have it like at least 50 feet away from your well and different things. Ours is very far from the well, probably 100 feet or more. Anyway, it's right out here, and part of the deck is on the area, so it's got these several posts in there. But which is good because nobody's gonna things are not gonna grow on it. Anyway, so this can't be there beside the weeping bed because they have very aggressive roots. They're shallow, about 1 foot to 2 feet deep, and they go horizontally. And they're like that. There are only like that many roots coming out from it. And so they they dug down to them and then dug underneath them and followed them. And some had gone onto the weeping bed, and then they had these straight roots that went way down, like 3 feet down. And he got the end of the root, but it was into the gravel of the weeping bed already. Anyway, so and he wasn't sure he got the absolute end of the root. They kept pulling the roots. I said, "Don't pull them. Don't pull them at all." Oh, and they kept pulling random times anyway. They're young. They don't have experience. I know that roots break off at the tips. She don't want the roots in there. But so what she said is that after the tree is completely foliage, then you can cut it down because most of the energy is now in the tree and not in the roots. You cut the tree down, and then when the suckers come up, you cut them off, and you keep doing that until there's nothing left, and you'll deplete the roots. I think it's better to get the roots out. So we've dug down and removed. Hi, Susan. Nobody else is here yet. Well, maybe 5 people are here. Good morning. Anyway, so I'm telling about my sumac thing. So I've been pulling the when they got to the end of the roots, they could cut the root off at the tree. And so they cut off a whole bunch of roots, which, I might want to put them somewhere because I do like the foliage that comes from a sumac. I do like having a little shady area. So I'm not sure just where I want to put them, but somewhere. Anyway, so I have to move this garden bed. The first garden bed is in the way. And so I have to shovel all the dirt to the other side of it and take it apart. Take all the boards off and so that we can dig under it and get the roots that are going that direction. Anyway, but they removed I think they might have removed 3 or 4 roots. Like they're just very few. Like they're about as spread out as my hand, maybe even further. Ugh. I tried to lift my finger up the other day. I realized that I can't lift my finger up. I can put the other ones down. I can't lift them anymore. With that one, what if I guess I lifted it a little bit. Oh well, I'm going to be old in September, so this is what happens when you're old. Anyway, so I want to get, oh, so when they took the dirt out, I wanted them to move all the soil from there. No, Chumbles, he's gonna attack something. What are you gonna attack? He had that look on him. Oh, he's gonna get the black cat. Okay then. Are you Molly's cat? Chumbles is not thrilled. Maybe we should sit outside. Where's my brush? Oh, my friend loaned me a brush. You had a new roof put on your porch and garage? That's phenomenal. Oh yeah, these are things I wanted to put in the car. That doesn't need to be in the car. Yeah, okay, those go in the car. Let's go to the car. Let's just put them in there, shall we? These do not fit very well with these socks. Good morning, Chumbles. How are you, kitty kitty? See, I should put that basket out here. Should do something with these things. I should put more screws in because there's not enough screws there to hold everything that I want to hold. I was going to make a basket, but it's been too cold to sit out here. There's the brush. That's one brush. Okay, let's put this in the car and get the other brush. Oh, look at this. These are starting to come up. Well, not right here, they're not. Good morning, Chumbles. So I dug this up yesterday. I got all the grass out. So I'm going to work on all this. I'm going to take all that grass out. It's hard work, but I can do it. Want to see these? These are starting to grow. Isn't it going to be lovely? It's going to be yellow all the way along. I have to get the grass out before things start to grow. Should be, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there should be 8 in each spot, which you know what that means. I wonder how many of these I planted. I thought I planted about 100, which means I'll have 800. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, remember that number. So this is the carrot bed. Oh, there's stuff here. I have to dig out this grass. Maybe plant the carrots here. It's not so bad right there. Look at how big this tree got. I mean, it was just that big a few years ago. Well, I planted it, it was nothing. And that one, and that one, and these. Look at that. They grew. I put them on here a long time ago, and then I put bales of hay. No, I put Christmas trees alongside them, dead Christmas trees. And I did that so that they could live. Look, and this is a, what is that? An elm or an ironwood? Maybe it's an ironwood. Isn't that great? So these are, we're going to have, if this tree goes, it creates a lot of shade for us right now. But, oh, and this is the forsythia about to bloom. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these will create shade on the driveway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 plus that one, 11, and that one is 12. And that one is 13. That's nice, eh? And we have another forsythia over here. These are all lilacs. We used to have a hammock sitting in the lilacs. Don't know what it was tied to. There's the post in the hammock. Look, another forsythia. Look at how big it is. Looks lovely. Oh, and here's one down here. This should all become garden beds up here, you know. It's going to be a lot of work to get the manure up here. Look, there's a robin down there. The bluebirds have come back, but their houses are not so great. I should fix that up. Okay, so we were counting those flowers. Let's go back and keep doing that. This is all flowers. I mean, it's all manure. So this is where I had them put the dirt that came out of the hole. I thought I could do that, have a nice. But this is the pathway of the, I'm right on the pathway of the thing. So I guess some of this needs to be moved over a little bit. But this was the compost. What's that metal piece from? Is that from somewhere up there? I don't know. Anyway, I planted these. Let me show you. So this is peas. I made 2 rows with lots of peas in it. It rained, and after it rains, they always come poking through. Well, there's water in there. It's nice for the cats, but that'll cause the mosquitoes. What are you doing in there? And this, oh, watch out. This here, I don't know what that is. I put something there thinking, oh, I'll remember. This is, I think this is curly kale or Swiss chard. And this one is kale or Swiss chard with a few nettles. Nettles are important. And then there was lettuce. And oh my gosh, what is this? Thought it was a phone, but I realized I have my phone. And this is romaine lettuce. Anyway, so here's the hole they've dug. Hi, kitties. They're such a unit, They love playing together like that. So, you see, they cut the roots off, but they came all the way to here, and to there, and to there, and to there. So that's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe they cut part of that one 5. I had to move all those boards. I thought those were such precious boards, and now they've all been eaten by ants. They're just a mess. So this goes way under this bed, so I'll have to move the bed. I can do difficult things. Maybe I'll move this bed completely because it would be nice to be able to back the trailer in here and go straight down, straight through there and send the manure that way instead of having to go that way. So this bed is probably in the way anyway, and I could take all that soil and I could run it through over there and I could make beds on there, or I could run it up this way and put beds. I could make the beds and then let the kids do it. See if Daniel would do that. Anyway, so this one I'm going to dismantle in that case. Luckily, all this is on this side and I can just push it that way. Now these little ones, they might be, there's 2 kinds I think here. This one and this one. Maybe they're the same, but they might be, oh, what a mess. What a terrible mess. There's a little clean area. Look at that. It's a nice clean area. Focus on that, Nancy. Oh, and the kids put the trampoline together. I left my sweater on it. Smart move. Shh, Cookie. Oh my. What's this? Part of it's dry. It's a nice sweater. I like this. So we'll let it soak there and it'll dry eventually. Anyway, so that's what they did. Isn't that great? And I have more to do. And if any little ones pop up through here, if there were any, like there's one right there. That's a root there. That has to be finished digging. And those are some roots right there, I believe. right there. That's the roots. And then is anyone going this way? Yeah, see these have not been uncovered yet. I have to move this pile. Anyway, it's good. It's getting done. So they won't be, like the energy is in the roots. If I can remove the roots, I'll win. I win. I have to dig this grass out. I dug the grass along the edge out. It's very important if I dig the grass out really early before it starts to grow. There's a bit. Because once it starts to grow, it's too late. Too late, my brother. Okay, I don't think I have any of those here. I'll put this glass here. There's another glass here that has to be moved. That was my dress. Working hard. These gloves did not keep my fingers clean. They got holes in the tops. So all this stuff, had great ideas about all this stuff. I don't know where to put this. It's from my cousin. He made it. I guess I'll put it on here. This is all the trash I brought up. I have to pick it up. Oh, look. Is that plastic or is that... This should go away. Okay, so we're in the middle of counting. We've got 16 over there, which times 8 is how many blossoms I hope to have. Okay, and let's go this way. 1, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I thought they were all along here. 33, 34, 35, 36. So that's 36, and then they go down here. 37, 38. Look at, they're coming up. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Now these are half daffodils and half tulips. Was that 47? 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Oh, let me show you what I did. So that's 59. Remember that number. So my window broke. So I made it into stained glass. I put it back together, but my stained glass is bending because the window frame is not as big as that should be anymore. So I think I have to take it down and trim part of trim the corner that's too big now. I'll just take the metal off or the foil off of that corner like that, and then I'll fix it. 59, that's the number, right? Tell me if I'm wrong or if I miscounted somewhere. 59. So much to clean up. So much, so much. 59. Now this has got water on it. Ouch. That snapped my knee. Whipped it. Okay. 60, 61. See, here's one coming up. This is number 60. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. 87. I thought it was 100. 8 each. So it was 100. 87. Remember that number. If it was 100, it would be 800 of those daffodil blooms that are going to happen. But it's going to be 700 or something. Well, down it went. 800 and something. Mod Podge. Oh, look, and I didn't bring them in. So 89 or something? 87? No. Now I'll find a magnet and get them up later. Sorry, Chumbles. So you saw a little bit of the yard, eh? Dum dum dum. I cleaned that. Dum dum dum. Alright, I think they're beyond help. This has got my mix in it. Remember I made a mix the other day? This is my mix. I got cayenne and added cayenne to it. Cayenne, black pepper, cinnamon, turmeric. Anti-inflammatory. To get rid of all the inflammation that I have. God. All right, that's that. Oh yeah, let's put some screws in the wall out there, shall we? And should we use that basket or the other one? We have another basket. Let's use the other one. I will get it for you. You don't have to do anything at all. You just stay right there. Hi, Chumbles. Hi, nice kitty. Basket. I'm going to use that basket up there. It's filled with bathing suits. And my mother's little hat. All right. I'll put this on the wall. Let's get the screwdriver and the screws. No, not those screws. Those screws I will need to use
Man, put the screwdriver and screw. No, go on. No, 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 no. Go on. Go on. Thank you. Okay, this and the drill. Where's the drill? Where is it? Maybe there's a mouse in there. Screwdriver and screws. Well, let's use some long screws so that they will stick out. See what they built? There were going to be two doors, but now there's one door. Oh, I can't do this if I don't have the drill. It's not here. Where did they put it? I had a few children here the other day and they were playing with it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So, this is prime real estate here. So I guess these shoes are not the most important thing here. This is the most important thing now. And we shall put the gloves in it. Unused gloves. The used gloves will have to go in the laundry. There we go. Now I'll use them. But that drill is very important. I need my drill. Oops. This should be where I can reach it from my chair. There. I'm trying to move my Valley stuff to my live journal. Okay. This is my scripture stuff, so this goes over here to my reading the scriptures chair. And the keys need to be put away. I'll put them there for now. This is going to go on the kitchen table. Here, I'll put you on here for a moment. Oopsie, sorry. You can watch from there. You still have your heat turned up. It's still rather chilly. Yes, me too. On Saturday, that's amazing. You had your roof done. Good job. How's your heart? So what I learned from my housekeeper, I had a housekeeper for a little while, till she abandoned me because I was not healthy enough for her to come over every time. Oh, this has got cat hair on it. Well, I know how to deal with that. Dum da dum. Look at that. Oh, it has cat hair on this side too. And it's dirty. All right, we'll put that side on. because I don't feel like washing it. That's why. But I want it on here because it looks nicer. And she has this thing that she does where she ties the corners like so. Can you see what I'm doing? I can never tie it the way she does. She's really good at this. She did it every week when she was here. I could never afford a, a housekeeper, cleaner. I could never afford that. But then I did. I did it anyway. Even though I couldn't afford it, I did it. And it was so nice because I learned about how to keep my house clean. And she cleaned all this. She loved to sort. So she would spend hours like sorting all of the sewing notions. So it's all sorted in the dresser drawers upstairs. It's so perfect as long as nobody goes in them. Don't touch, don't touch. Isn't it great? There was a huge blue heron standing in the stream the other day. You'd think this would work because it's so long. I guess if I don't twist it, then it will work. But when I twist it, it gets shorter. All right, there we go. Nice. Oh, I didn't wash these. So let's go figure out where that thing is. I'll bring this along in case I decide to do something fun. Those should be washed, I guess. So we counted them, 89. These things started to fall off. See, there's one. I love it. Look, these are some coming up here. You like this? I planted these stumps in the ground and I put boards on top. So I can put my chairs out here beside them. Well, hello, Chumbles. Hello, hello. Mr. Chumbles, Mr. Chumbles. More to tidy up everywhere. And this is forsythia. I cut the top of the bushes off last year. And now they're going to bloom again. Messy out here, too. bet he brought it down here because we were all hanging out down here. And spin on. They're magnetic.
There. No drill. No drill at all. So I need to remove this because it's not quite in. But look, it's not leaking. I should put some in here too. All right. It's messy, messy in here. Everywhere is messy. So where did he put it? Where would it be? Did I use it? This is my new stained glass place. My table for stained glass. I'm gonna do stained glass a bunch. Ha, look now, this whole area is clean. Now these lights are not right anymore. How come that's stuck in there? It's got disconnected somehow. There we go. There, they should go up there. That's better. And then this one should be plugged into it. There we go. And then this is supposed to come across here. It's cold out here. I'm not dressed for the weather today. There we go. And then this can stretch out. It could go through here. Okay. I still don't know where that is. Where that drill is. should be over here. Let's to go up on that. Another day. These don't go out here. I still haven't found my drill. I don't know where it is. I need it. Did I use it somewhere? Maybe I used it in the bedroom. Okay, so then let's see about this. So this has been, what's happened here? This needs to go this way. Okay. Okay. Now then, this goes to here. Oh no, wrong end. All right, well, we'll start by removing that one and put this in here. Okay. And it can go up here. And it can go across here. Okay, about that. Okay, so this is from here. Okay. Should I ring the bell? Brace yourself. Were you braced? Okay, so where's the other end? Here it is. This goes in here. Okay. And now this goes to here. And this this goes this way. Okay, so put this here. Put it up higher. Come on, keep coming. All right. This goes there. And now we're gonna go. These would go behind this tree, you know. Okay, and now there are more here. Okay. Okay, where's the end now? Okay. So this one goes here. Okay. And then, I don't know where I want it to go. How about we just go around this here? I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Go around here. Oh, I should have put it over that. All right, hold on. I'll undo this. And we'll put it over this. Oops. There we go. Okay, and then this. You like the stump tables. You have a tablecloth on your table too. That's great. I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention to the things you've written. All right, let's hook this up here on this branch. There we go. So, it's not quite as high as it should be. It's kind of in the way, but I'm not going to walk under that, so it's okay. But up here, it could be higher. Should be higher. There we go. That'll help. Hey, Chumbles. There we go. That's better. And now, how far can this go? I'll take it off of here. And we'll put it farther. Go up to here. Hi, Chumbles. Hey, there. Now, that was better. I'm still looking for my drill. Let's go find the drill. Oh, Nancy. You know why it's here? Because I was going to fix this. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I'm doing this. This is really an ADHDer's life, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I was going to put that away. I have to tidy all this up. I have to put that back on a post. All right, so, we already have it here. Well, I think I'm going to put another one up high for the other snowshoe here. I won't drill it in far. I don't want it to go into the insulation. but it should be up higher than that. I'm gonna have to put you down. Sorry, I guess you can't really see from there, can you? Okay, that can go up there. That's nice. Perfect. Nice. It's not quite over far enough. Maybe I'll put this over a little further, like that. Like that. Okay, and then I need another one for this other snowshoe. I'll put the other one in there for the other snowshoe. Okay. There we go. Now those don't go on there. And this should probably go up higher. There. That looks better. Okay, and then these can go on here. Here we go. Now this goes to the other world. All these snow shovels get hung up down below here. Isn't this the best deck you've ever seen? I just love it. One. These get stood back up. Okay, now this shovel and that shovel also go down into that tool area. Oops. This is my magnet. Get those screws up. But before I do that, let's continue here. This goes to the other side of the deck. And these need to come off here because this is going to go away. These are for making signs. My signboards. scripture for the day came in. I am the same which have taken the Zion of Enoch into mine own bosom. Look at this, I'm actually doing stuff. Okay. I have to fix this somehow. I'm not sure if it's fixable. I think the piece broke off. Yeah, it's supposed to go up like that. Maybe it's just pushed out of position. Maybe if I heated it, I could push it back in. Interesting thought. What was I going to use that drill for? I mean, what was it positioned beside? This is the children were painting. They made boxes and they were painting them. These are garbage now. See, that's what they were painting. So these should all go over to that other stack. I think I brought them over here with the intention of making signs. Sign making isn't going to happen today. I think this is for my... I think this goes on the... Hi, Chumbles. I think this is a leg for this table here. So it needs to be shortened just a little bit. Meow. Meow. Nope, not going in. Nope, nope, nope. Garbage. Now, all these chairs are very much in the way. Well, that could probably stay there for now. Oh, another thing of screws down. Cats have been sleeping here because I won't let them in the house. See how much shedding they're doing? That's precisely why they're out here and not in there. And this goes to the other deck. This needs mending. Hi, Chumbles. Ah, yes, this is what I was going to do with the drill. Let's put in the drill back. It's probably time to put this away too. Hi, Chumbles. I love you, kitty, even though you can't go inside. Ow! Well, you really work on my love, eh? These are supposed to become baskets. But it's not happening very quickly, is it? And I'm not sure where I'm going to put that table. And this is... These two, I don't know. Okay, so this was going to go... Do I need to put more screws in here? This ladder shouldn't be here. There we go. Please go over to the other side. Other signboards. So this is going, and this is going. And this lovely chair is going. And this chair is going. And this chair is going. The wind is blowing on the thing. Let's go in the bucket area. Oh, there's water in there. Can't do it. There's water in that now too. And this is going. Well, they still have some life in them. Someone can enjoy them. There we go. I have to take that apart. And this is going. Maybe I should put it under there and put little pieces of wood in it. Maybe that's a better idea. So I wonder if it is possible to fix this. So this part broke off. Here, I'll put you on here so you can see what's going on here. So what about this bar? That could come out. It appears it goes behind all that. So if I were to heat it, I have a heat gun. Where exactly is the heat gun? There it is. Alright. We'll plug it in. Yes, Chumbles, you poor soul. Poor kitty. Life is so difficult to be an outside cat. You know, you used to live in a barn. Okay, here we go. So now if I heat it up, I have to turn on the, oh dear, I have to turn on the, no, go on. No. yes, this. No, 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 no. He's so angry. This is garbage. This is a toy. Put them together. This goes outside. This is a USB cable. This goes in here. See, I had a huge amount of stuff on here from there. That's my prime real estate, which is being used for collecting socks. You made coffee. Does it give you lots of energy? Too bad that has to go in the garbage. All right, so we'll turn on the power for the outdoor stuff. On. That means the lights are on now too. Look at the lights. That one's not on. Maybe it's not plugged in closely enough. Haha, I'm going out this door. Hi, Chumbles. Oh, the sunshine. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shining. Okay, now let's see if we can fix this. I'll put you here. You can get truck and then fall to sleep. Oh, so it doesn't really do anything for you. That's no fun. Oops, sorry there. Oh, my dear peoples, my friends. Okay, let's do this. So if I heat this up, and perhaps I can push that rod out. I'm heating up the plastic, not the rod. Okay, so we'll get something to tap it out with. A hammer, perhaps, and a bolt, perhaps, or something flat. Okay. Look, it came out. Or it was coming out. Okay, now let's see if we can put it up into that. Where it goes. Look at that. That's where it goes. Ha ha ha. This is amazing. Look, I put it back. Look at that. I fixed the leg. Wow. Wow. I did it. That is so cool. Okay, now it works again. Isn't that phenomenal? So all three legs will open up. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Ha! Wow. I am so proud of myself. This is an amazing thing of lights. It's just amazing. Whenever you need one, it works. I have two of them. Where's the other one? No idea. Now those have to go up. Let's use some of these little hooky things. Hooky things. Okay, here are the little hooky thingies. Oops. You know, I come out here and straighten this up kind of often. It's amazing how long it doesn't last. Okay, so my little hooky thingies. Oh, they're not on there, they're on here. One, where's the other ones? I had a whole bunch of them on there. Huh. My hooky thingies, I've only got one. This will not do. All right, let's put you here. I can move things around. The screws can go in the bottom there. This can go over here. On these shelves. This can go over here. Okay. And this can go down here. Hi, Chumbles. Okay, now we can put this basket of things over here. Okay, this goes in the wires. So this is the one I have, but I had about 4 of them, I think. is now the garbage container. Okay. Okay, I need those hooks, those hooky things. I know they're all destined to fall. That should go in the house, I think. That should go in the house too. That goes in the house. This goes on top of here. This is garbage. That one's garbage. This has to do with my phone for the car. That goes in the house then. This can be hung up. This goes, I should put that on the door in the house. This goes in the house. This goes up here. This goes in the house. Goes in the house. Well, what did you expect, Nancy? It's gonna get hung up as well. This can go to the dump. This is stained glass stuff. Another hook. And this goes in that little package. That goes. Interesting little item. Goes in there. This goes in the house. This goes in the house. Maybe all the things that go in the house can go in here. Yeah, this should go in the house as well. That goes in the house. Ouch. These go in the house. House. Stained glass. Oh, and this goes, I guess I don't have a need for it now. This goes in this basket making stuff. Looks like the cap for the, for the A5 or whatever it's called. Okay. So I only have one of those. This is garbage, I think. Those have a reason. I forget what the reason is. Let's do these. Oh, this can go. I forget about that. What is this for? A net gear. I bet that's garbage. Wireless USB adapter. Well, maybe there's stuff on it. These go in the house. This goes in the house. This gets hung up over here somewhere. Okay. I only have one of these now. This goes under here. This is garbage. This is garbage. And this is garbage. And these go under here. At least those do. This one goes in here. This goes up here. This is garbage. This goes over here. No, you can't go in. No, you can't. Sorry. There's water outside and there's food outside, and you don't need to sleep on a bed. Look at that. It's not very warm out here. Hammers get hung up over here somewhere. Here they are. This should be over here. This should be over here. And this should be on here. And this is the one that won't stand up. This goes on there. This goes on there. Okay. I have one hook back there with stuff to place for stuff. Okay, and this goes on here too. Okay, look at that. We're making lots of progress. Lots and lots and lots of progress. Now we have, oh look, this goes up there too. Nowhere to put it anymore. Need more of those hooks, I guess. All right, here's the magnet. These are part of these tools. Goes in there, and these are part of them as well. All right, so I have one, just one. This goes in here too. These go for pushing my willow over. This goes in the house. This goes in the house. This goes in the house. This goes in there. And this goes with that. This goes in the house. That goes in this box here. Hey, it doesn't fit. Huh, I guess they don't go in that box. This goes in the house. This is garbage. This goes with these. This is what goes in this one here. This goes in the house. Well, no, I guess they're using it out here. Look, this one is broken. Two of them are broken. I need to see if I can. Oh, and this goes in the house. This goes in the house. Oh, look, that's what we need right there. One. Now we're going to need some tools to put it on. Where's the toolbox? Oh, it's over here. There it is. Okay, so now for this one, see how small they have to be. Oh, this is too big. This is a 12. 13. This is also oh, that's a 13. Okay, so that works. 1. Okay, and the other ones that we need are right back there. All right, we're gonna climb, because climbing is good for you. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so table. This I have to take you and put you in a spot so I can use both hands. Okay, where's that? Stand up at the thing. Here it is. Look, we have garbage. Okay. So now, you can sit there. All right, now we're going to take this chain. We're going to put it over here. Where should we put it? Maybe this, is this the best place for it? Maybe it'd be better here. Let's do it here. Okay, now we'll hook that to that. We will hook. Goody thing. These are fabulous, they don't break. I think I want to put it closer up high. Here. So it won't rotate. Luckily we have some chairs here. Yay, chairs! You have to have a little momentum when you go to get up on a chair. There we go. This thing goes on so that it pinches things. Screws go back on. Good, and then you got your little tool there. These come in different sizes in case you... Hi, I can't read it from here. Bye, Willie. As you get one tight, then the other one also has to be tightened. Okay, there, now it won't rotate. And I'm going to do the same with the other one. Make sure this is the same size. Yes. lose these when they drop off. It's hard to find them. Okay. Sorry you can't see from there because, well, that's just the way it is. Sorry. This is just to inspire you to do stuff, right? Okay. I'll take this thing off. Okay. Guess you're facing up too high, aren't you? Nice that you're hanging out with me. I accomplish stuff. Just got one of these things that undoes like that. I could leave it on, but I think I'm just going to use the chain. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I think this one is a little further from the top, so I think that's my place. Uh-oh, now I have to open a package. Garbage. Alright, so we're still at the right place now? It's blue sky out there now. It's very cold. This pond looks so beautiful with the blue reflection on it. Okay, there we go. Safe. Good job, Nancy. Good job. Did good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what did you say? My son freaks out when I stand on chairs. You made a poncho and able to give it to a friend. She's an older lady, not well and very cold all the time. Thank you. You're a good fixer is what you said. That was good of you to give that to her. Look at that blue sky. Isn't that beautiful? Woohoo! Okay. Now we did it. We found our pieces. What is this? It does not need to go in this container. This does. Okay. Hi there, Kimbop. Hey there, Kimbop. Hey there, Chumbles. Life is good, isn't it? All is well. Oh, why did I hang them? Because the children like to do flips from them. Let's go in the house. And this thing goes underneath it. So that when they do flips, when they fall, if they happen to fall, it's not the end of their life. That's not going to be clean enough. There we go. We did it. Dum-da-dum. This is for, stuff here. This is the cat bed, but nobody seems to be using it anymore. Have to take all those things apart. Okay, cold now. In we go. We shall pick all these up. It wasn't that easy. Much easier than bending down. Nope, sorry. You're an outdoor kitty today. And this sock is dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. We did some stuff, didn't we? What time is it? 10 o'clock. Anything happening today? Nope. Not a thing. This is my day to clean the upstairs bedroom. You can see I'm very excited about that. Sometimes Bear really sheds. During that time, I have to brush him every day. No, no, no. Oops, sorry, you're looking at me. I don't think I have the bottom to this container. I don't think it has a recycle thing on it either. Oh wait, this might be one of Willem's containers. Okay. These can go outside. I fear I have to water these again. Yes, indeed, watering time is upon us again. Okay, and these go inside. Well, it looks better outside, and I put that thing with the chains up, and I tidied up a bunch on that desk, and this is going to go in here, I believe. Should be sorted. That's not happening today. It's just going in there today. And I hung up the chains. I put up the I fixed that light leg. I hung up the basket for the gloves out here. No. No, 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 no. Bring this in. There we go. These can get washed when I feel like washing gloves. And this can go out here. Doesn't sound so good. Should I oil it? Is it got a place to grease it anymore? I'm going to use it out there and fix that door, but not right now. Wait, I'm not going to look for it there. I'm going to look for it here. So I will put it here. And this poor, poor thing goes forever and ever and ever. Yuck. Okay, wash my hands. Meow. Meow. What do you need? There's nothing in here you need except warmth and the bed, which I don't want you to sleep on at the moment. You have many comfortable places to sleep out there, don't you? I did stained glass the other day. I told you that, right? I fixed that broken window with stained glass. It made me feel so good doing it. And I did it while I sat at the campfire. It was also a good idea. I want to start doing stained glass again. Well, look, that came right off. This has been too cold for it to harden out there. Nice. See this one? Ouch. See? It all pulled off. Nice. My house is for me, not me for the house. Nice. See, I put it in there, and then I leave it there, and it'll settle. Oh, hello, Kimbop. How are you? Hello. So now I have to put the paintbrushes away. And all these pieces of paint in the garbage. I'm being so good about cleaning my house and keeping it clean. And there's a pen here. Sorry, there. Thanks for saying that, because otherwise I would have just gone on in oblivion. Anyway, so I just accomplished a lot of things. Let's go over it in our minds so we can feel good about it. So I found the drill, and I put that basket up to hold the gloves outside. I put the dirty ones in the laundry, brought in the cups from the garden. I counted all the flowers, so there's 87 or is it 89 sets of daffodils. There should be 8 each. So if it were 100, it would be 800 of them. So if it's 90, it'll be 100. It'll be 100 less, right? So it'll be 900. It'll be 870. Is that right? No, I don't know. Anyway, it'd be a lot of daffodils, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful, which gives me joy thinking it's going to be beautiful, right? The world is going downhill. Everything is going bad out there in the world, but my daffodils are going to be beautiful. Yay! I cleaned off the workbench somewhat. I hung everything back up. It needs to be sorted out there. It really needs to go through everything on those hooks and arrange it all, and maybe even draw pictures of things on there. That would be fun. And I put all the chairs over at the other side on that couch to get rid of, and I hung up the jungle gym things for the gymnastics person comes all the time. And yeah, I found those little hook things to use for it. That was what that whole cleaning up the thing was about, was finding them. I spilled something in here, and I used the magnet to pick them up. And I had 2 glasses of that anti-inflammatory mix I made the other day. There, that's maybe all I did. Is that everything? I used up all my energy. All gone. Look at that, 142 minutes. How long did it take me to do all that? I think I deserve to sit around now. I wanted to do things outside. I wanted to plant some potatoes. I'm going to get a bunch of potatoes that have all got those roots on them and those stems. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to plant them. Then I will feel like, oh, and I have to take the grass out. Not there. Used to be that in April, we would spend so much time gardening, we would be digging up garden beds. Always digging garden beds and trying to find places, make places. But now there are so many garden beds. It's nice, eh? Maybe I should try and redeem the beds down by the moat, because those are really full of grass. And once the grass starts to grow, I can't get it out. But when it's not growing yet, I can remove it. Somehow it gets tight when they start to grow. And I showed you all the trees that are growing on the hill now. 10 trees. That's pretty cool. And three forcythias up there, and a forsythia, 3 forcythias in the yard. I want to dig out some grass out of one of those beds. It's a lot of work to dig out the grass. It's not so hard to dig and shake the grass, to dig and make the grass loose. But it's the bending down and shaking it that's the one that wrecks my back. Maybe I should tie something around my back. But my stomach is so big, it's hard to support my back because it just rolls up on my stomach. Anyway, did I see everything everybody said? Yoo-hoo, you're muted, can't hear you. Boy, that was from 10:05 until 10:15. So I sat here, I talked for 10 minutes, and you couldn't hear me. Yeah, those chains are up nicely now. I had taken them down because we were going to repair that beam, but that beam is still not repaired, and they need those chains to play on. The kids put the trampoline back together. It was so cool. They pulled it up the hill and they did it. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Cold out there. I guess I should change my clothes and get warm, and then I could go out and work in the garden. I don't think I should let my back rest a little while, though. Hey, I don't want you dying. What's going on here? Just because I haven't watered you lately enough? All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming along. It's really been nice. And please comment. I don't know who you are. There's 6 of you that are there. I have no idea who you are. And 3 thumbs ups. What's with that? Only 3? Hey, I have a merchandise site now with my channel. I have junk. I made a design. It's an apron, a yellow apron that says cooking like Nancy today. Anyway, I looked at them and I think everything is very overpriced, but anyway, I did it. I'll make lots of other, like I can do difficult things, or you saw it here last, or you can do this at home, results may differ. But I have to figure out how to make my designs. Like I wanted an apron that would have this written on it, but instead they used an apron as part of the design. Maybe that works. They put them on things like black t-shirts and black sweatshirts. Like, do people wear black? I guess people do, so who am I to say? But I'd rather have yellow. Bright colors, like pink. You know what you can do when you don't feel like doing anything? You hurt too much, but you want to be outside? Get in the car. Go for a little drive. Explore the back roads. See what's different out there. Yes, indeed. Oh, okay. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Still only 3 thumbs ups. What's with that? Oh, well, life is this, and it doesn't matter because I know I made myself happy seeing you guys. That's all. Bye-bye. You can do this at home. Results may differ. And you saw it here last. Oh, I knew you thumbed up me. Thank you. Bye, Susan. Bye, everybody. Have